Welcome to Cannabis Class Episode 7, Terpenes, the Future of Weed. First off, what are terpenes and why are we talking about them? Terpenes are the major components of the essential oils present in cannabis sativa varieties. Terpenoids, or isoprenoids, are a class of naturally occurring organic chemicals derived from terpenes. They can be found throughout nature, with many deviations. Terpenes and terpenoids are responsible for such distinct scents and flavors like eucalyptus, cinnamon, cloves, ginger, the yellow color of sunflowers, and the red color of tomatoes. 2 episodes ago in What's Weed Made Of, I broke down the chemical profile of cannabis. When I got to terpenoids, we learned about their serotonergic, something that releases or is activated by serotonin, and therapeutic effects. Their practical application was, quote, typical scent of cannabis, and being attributed with varying strain effects, end quote. Today we'll delve into more details and some related evidence. In plants, terpenes offer protection by deterring herbivores and attracting the predators or parasites of such animals. Even termites have been shown to use them against insects. Well-known terpenoids include citral, menthol, camphor, and cannabinoids like pinene, myrcene, limonene, and linalool. In cannabis, they are synthesized in secretory cells within the trichomes, or the fuzzy little hairs. Now, the main reason that terpenes have garnered such attention is an idea called the Entourage Effect, a proposed mechanism by which cannabis compounds act synergistically to modulate the psychoactive effects of the plant. To put it simply, parts of the plant work together to change its effects. This mechanism was published by Professors Raphael McCullum and Shimon Ben Shabbat in 1998. It specifically regards compounds interacting with THC, of which the best studied is CBD, showing reduction of undesirable effects of THC like intoxication, sedation, and tachycardia, or racing heartbeat. We're going to look at the speculation about the Entourage Effect in regards to terpenoids. The problem is that there aren't double-blind clinical trials, the gold standard of research for cannabis terpenes. And it's this reason that scientists like Haney are skeptics of the Entourage Effect, which is championed by Russo, who authored most of the studies I pulled from. It's not that they necessarily disagree, but there isn't enough information to be accurate, as there are still many restrictions to study cannabis, given its legal status. It has been shown, however, that terpenoids are quite potent and can affect animal and human behavior, even when inhaled from ambient air. They have been designated, generally recognized as safe, or GRAS, by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, as well as some other regulatory agencies. Terpenes have been found to exert significant analgesic or pain-killing effects in various chronic pain conditions. Cannabidiol and beta-caryophyllene, delivered orally, are the more promising candidates for chronic pain treatment, given their profile of high safety and low adverse effects. In mice, myrcene acted as a muscle relaxant and potentiated barbiturate sleep time at high doses, meaning it increased drug-induced sleep. The data supports myrcene as a sedative terpenoid in cannabis and, quote, combined with THC, may produce the couch lock phenomenon of certain chemotypes that is alternately decried or appreciated by recreational cannabis consumers, end quote. So they might have isolated the chemical responsible for stoners getting zonked on the couch. Incredible. As well, fun fact, another terpenoid, caryophyllene oxide, is responsible for cannabis identification by drug-sniffing dogs. So check those profiles, because the Entourage Effect has increased awareness and demand for terpenes in cannabis products. They're being looked at with regard to treatment of pain, inflammation, depression, anxiety, addiction, epilepsy, even cancer and fungal and bacterial infections. Cannabis markets have started pushing for education and marketing of terpenes in their products as a way to differentiate the taste and effects of cannabis, which has led to many dispensaries beginning to list and advertise various cannabinoid ratios and terpene profiles in their strains and products. I've left a list of related studies in the description, You can check out a lot more detail about specific terpenes and the studies conducted with them. Thanks for watching.